So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. For an opener, Purdy to throw. That's taken in by Jennings. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. They run once more with McCaffrey. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
3rd down. Purdy. Taking off, he'll try carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Murray now going to throw to open. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It is a big gain for Arizona. 36 yards. To throw is Murray. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. First down throw there is incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
This one complete to Watkins. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's taken down on what should be. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw again is Murray. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it, it takes away a touchdown, man. That stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. But I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and They got some big plays in their future.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Not what they hoped down there. He's given ground, going to lose yardage. They'll mark him back at the 6-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 6-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. So Kittle comes in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. A gain there of 15. First down, 49ers.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
19, Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard.
Set.
Now it's the rookie out of Louisville. It's Isaac Guerendo. And he's going to get the 1st down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
70 Lions. Go.
Play action. Here's Purdy. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Reload.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
1st and 10. Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Check.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Go! Go!
Purdy going to give this to Garendo. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Nice run there by McCaffrey, and the reigning Offensive Player of the Year picks up right where he left off a season ago. Over 2,000 yards for scrimmage. 2nd time he's done that in his career. This is one of the most dynamic plays.
And he will get into the end zone. Brock Purdy, touchdown San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Johnson now to return. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They put Wilson in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. There he goes again.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
3rd and a yard. Murray. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers in the lead as we send you cross country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Again, it's Murray. He is in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
18 rep. Here we go, set. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Gurenda. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good. 49-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 for Purdy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On 1st down, here's Gurenda. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
It's a loss of 2.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Set. Ready.
Purdy now on 2nd down. The connection made to Ayuk. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cardinals have got him.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held. Points.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. So, 3. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They put Wilson in motion. Murray now on second down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Murray's going to throw again. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Chris Barnes. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only did they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is taken in at the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Taking off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing Murray. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing again is Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Now Murray. He'll try to run for it. carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Niners have got it. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and